Joanna. Welcome to Between the Sheets. Today it's part 2 of how to create the ultimate bed. And I just want to remind you, when I say ultimate bed, I don't mean over the top, mortgage the house to get the bedding. I am talking about the core essentials that will create an unbelievable night's sleep that you deserve, that we all deserve, and that is such a worthwhile investment. Trust me. So today where we left off was at the sheets. If you've seen my Thread Count 101 video, you know all about thread count, and I don't have to go over the whole thing. But I would say from a styling perspective, choose something that is pretty neutral in terms of the sheets. You are going to have good sheets for many years if you take care of them. So you don't want to go and get electric purple and fuchsia sheets. You're going to be tired of them next year. I always say don't choose the actual sheets for a passing trend. Choose something that can stand the test of time, timeless design. You can't go wrong with white sheets, cream sheets. This is going to be able to transition into any type of duvet cover or outer bedding you put on and work with it. What I love is to add a little detail that pulls in, and you can do any color of that and it's a little bit softer. But stay neutral and make sure it's something that, when you walk into that room, that bedding and that bed is serene and gives you a calming feeling. Again, this is your sanctuary we're talking about. And in terms of thread count, it's personal preference. I can't say that enough. It's not the highest is the best. My mom, who could have any sheet in the world, loves 220. It's crisp. It has that feel of like a crisp button down. And then there are people who love the really, really high cotton satin thread counts that are silky, silky and soft and a little bit slippery. It is really personal preference. If the sheet is Egyptian cotton and it's woven in Europe, then thread count is a choice. Just make sure it's above 200 because anything below 200 is muslin. And from there, it's pretty basic. You need a pair of pillowcases, and again, for styling, I always put the sleeping cases at the back of the bed, behind Euro pillows, behind queen shams, behind everything decorative because they will wrinkle. I mean, we're talking about cotton or linen, and you can hide that beautifully when they're at the back. I always pull my flat sheet down, but again, as the flat sheet gets a bit wrinkly, it's so easy to just pull it up like that and leave your blanket cover up. So that's my little sermon on the sheets. Now let's talk about really decorating. I always say, fall in love with the color. Paint your walls that color, and in terms of the duvet cover, the decorative, the throw, you can really go crazy. I mean, obviously this is a real toned down neutral bed because we want it to stay really clean for this segment, but I mean, your duvet cover can be in bold colors. Really fall in love with it because trends come and go. When you invest in good bedding, you have it for a long time. So what I've done here is I've rolled the duvet at the foot. It's that real clean contemporary look. And I've got a beautiful cotton blanket cover in waffle underneath it, just like that. But the great thing about having the cotton blanket cover is you can reverse it. When you want to change the look, pull the duvet right up and put the blanket cover at the foot, and it's a wonderful texture, adds a nice punch to the bed. And then I've also added this throw blanket, also a wonderful touch, gives more punch, and you can take it off and wrap yourself in it on the couch. It's always great to have a throw. The other thing is, in a heat wave in the summer, if you don't want your duvet, lose the duvet, just have the blanket, put the throw at the foot. I mean, with these three pieces, there is a lot you can do. I love decorative pillows. I tend to try to match them to the wall color or to the headboard if you've upholstered in something different. And then I always like on a queen size bed to have Euros. They're phenomenal for reading. They give the bed height. I like also to tie my queen shams in with the duvet cover. And if you're styling a king bed, basically you just add one extra Euro and it'll fill it beautifully, and maybe your sleeping pillows could be king. So that's pretty much how you create your ultimate bed, and I really hope from this you take away that it is the most worthwhile investment you could possibly make. You live in your bed at night 3,000 hours a year. It's worth it. See you next time on Between the Sheets.